Hey guys, today I'm going to be covering the entire history of SMP WAVE, but as fast as I possibly can. Let's begin. January 5th, 2021. It's around 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and Blogs But On PC was hopping from Twitch chat to Twitch chat, scouting new streamers for his new server, Saul SMP. Among the people he found include myself, Raz, and Griffin. Being acquainted with Blogs, Jude and Evan also found themselves on the original Salt roster. This server had a couple standout rules, one being that you always had to be live whenever you were logged in. There was a second standout rule, that being no traveling to the end, but we'll return to that rule in a second. Everything seemed up, and there was even a few new additions to the roster. From Griffin's camp came Jesse and Tox, while Zach and Tommy were added as they were budding streamers from my streamer content org, The Wild West. 25 days into the server, on January 30th, Tox, myself, and Zach went to fight the Ender Dragon. The next day I logged into Discord with a mention from Blog telling the rest of the server that he was going to ban the people who went to the end. This put the server at a bit of a crossroads. Either split the group, which will divide perception, or stick together and stick to our guns. Long story short, everybody left behind Blogs, and with that, Salt SMP. The next few days we were all discussing what the next step for us was. Jude created a logo, Griffin got the server up, and just a few days later on February 2nd, SMP On Air was born. Well, sort of. Unbeknownst to us, there was another server with the same name. Jim Dogga got into contact with myself, and it sort of bridged the gap for a brief period of time between both SMPs. We cleared the air with each other, deciding not wanting to have conflict between the two, and continued on our separate ways. Meanwhile, our server saw a ton of roster ads. Connor and Baldy would join from the Wild West. Boss Foxy would submit a video asking to be a part of the SMP, the other one, but we took him as ours anyway. From Raz's chat came Shinobi, and then Omar, Shinobi's friend. Everything on SMP On Air was great. There were a lot of great moments on that server, including Poglin, the R pranker, and the scrap finale, which we covered in this video. It was smooth sailing until March 29th, where the other SMP On Air self-imploded, basically. On Twitter all day, members came out left and right with allegations of the scummy things that went on behind the scenes over there. Racism, transphobia, and pushing around smaller creators were just some of the things that were talked about. Once again, we found ourselves at a crossroads. Either rebrand to not have any association to the other server, or keep the same name, risking ignorant backlash. And so, SMP WAVE was created. While promotional material rolled out in early April, the server wouldn't actually start until June 27th. Once again, we were off to a smooth start. From Griffin's friend group came Planet Miller and Carrot, while Servos was added through a recommendation by Boss. For the first week, everything was fine until projects all over the world were griefed and stolen from. The culprit? Shinobi. He cited wanting to do it for lore, but previously stated he would get permission before doing anything like that. He never asked. Anyway, him and Omar were out from that point on for obvious reasons. A bad taste was still in everybody's mouth, and the server seemed dead from that point onward. We needed a refresh, so just a few weeks into mid-July, we restarted the server. And as of today, everything is back to normal. The server is a better state than it's ever been. Whew! Alright. How long was that?